Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. So this video is going to be about karma. I know a lot of people don't believe in karma. They think it's not real, but trust me, it is very real. As an energy worker, I see karma at work all the time. It just takes a certain amount of time for it to happen, and that's why a lot of people think it's not real, because they believe it's supposed to happen right away. But karma, it's always on time, so it's not really on your time, but it will show up when it needs to. The universe is a balanced place. The universe is balanced and fair. So if something wrong has been done, the universe is going to balance it out, whether it be tomorrow or in the next 10 years. One way or another, balance is going to be restored. So for those of you who have been done wrong, this reading is going to be for you, and it's just kind of giving you an inside look into, the people or the person who has done you wrong and what they can expect when it comes to their karma. And I think that this video is very important because, like I said, it can make you feel more comforted, or it can make you feel much better knowing that the universe is a fair and balanced place, and knowing that you are safe. Because when you have things done to you that are terrible and you feel like nothing happens to these people, or they don't receive any consequences, it makes you feel like you're living in a world that's just extremely unfair and unsafe, and it's hard to fully engage with this planet, or with this with the collective when you are feeling that way. So just know that anybody who has done anything wrong to you, anybody who has sent you any negative energy, it will boomerang and come right back to you. You are safe, and the universe will always handle whatever it is that needs to be handled. So let me jump right into the reading. The celebration card is here in reverse. Understanding, receptivity, and the outsider card. So it looks like for a lot of you, this person or these people who harmed you, they're quite miserable within themselves. The celebration card being in reverse talks about people who are escapists, like people who are just extremely unhappy. So they try to escape from their reality instead of facing it. So whoever these people were who hurt you, they're definitely not happy people. It's people or a person, just take it as it resonates. But they're definitely not happy at all with their lives, and that's not surprising because of the phrase hurt people hurt people. The understanding card being in the reverse lets me know that they do not see other people. Ooh, that's kind of a heavy message. They don't see other people as human beings. Okay, that reminds me of something I was watching. It was like an interview. They were interviewing some guy in prison, and they were asking him, do you feel bad about the fact that you committed that crime against another human being? And he said he doesn't see people as human beings. He sees them as opportunities. So no, he doesn't feel bad. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Some of you were dealing with someone like that who just tries to take advantage. It's like an opportunity to them. That was like some sadistic energy that just came through. Wow, I wasn't really expecting that. Receptivity card being in the reverse. So this is a taker. This is someone who takes and takes and takes and does not try to give anything. They just keep draining you, but they have no intention of giving it back. Very manipulative, very selfish. And the outsider card lets me know that this person is in a prison. They're in a mental and emotional prison. So on the outside, they look like they're happy with life, that they look like they're doing fine, and they're not. They are extremely broken on the inside, extremely insecure. Something has happened to them in their life that literally disconnected them from themselves. So they don't see the humanity in other people, and they don't see it in themselves either. So the same way they mistreat other people, they mistreat themselves. They mistreat their inner child the same exact way. It's actually quite sad, and they're going to receive their karmic backlash. I mean, this is a karma reading, so they're definitely going to receive their karmic backlash. With the marriage card being here and the justice card, right there is confirmation. The justice card is the karma card. It looks like for some of you, this person, their relationship is going to fall apart, or something that they have been working on for a very long time, or something that benefits them greatly is going to completely fall apart, and it's going to be hard for them to escape from it. Meaning they're not going to be able to take the regular escapist approaches that they usually take. So some of them could they're heavy drinkers, or they're heavy smokers, or they hop into a new relationship as a distraction. It's like whatever this is, it's going to fall apart. It's going to hit them so heavy that they're not going to be able to escape from it at all. And from what I'm seeing, that is going to be completely fair because of the way that they treated you. It's completely and totally even. The pain that they gave you, they're getting it right back. And this could be different for different people. So this could be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like a parent, a friend. It could be anybody, honestly, who has done you wrong. It's just like a lot of people are paying their karmic debt around this time. The courtship card is here in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Again, this is something that they were working on for a very long time, and they're going to be blocked from it. Like they're going to be rejected in some way, shape, or form, is what I'm seeing. And excuse me, in the process of this, I'm not sure who else is involved in this. I think there's someone else involved in this that's going to, it's like someone who is more manipulative than they are, or it's like someone who's more cruel than they are. So they're kind of like getting a taste of their own medicine of like that cruelty. And this is something that they didn't see coming. This is like someone who's kind of cruel, but this person was acting like a friend in some way. So that's going to be the karmic backlash for some of them. Like they're going to be blindsided, especially if this is someone who betrayed you and acted like they were your friend, or acted like they loved you and they didn't. It's like they're going to experience that exact same thing. And it's something that they have been working on for a long time that's going to be taken from them, and it's going to be some sort of betrayal. And there's not going to be any empathy involved in it. With the Ace of Pentacles being here in reverse, that talks about false starts. Like I said, someone offering them something, them thinking that it's going to be valuable, them putting a lot of time in, and then it just gets snatched from them out of nowhere. It gets taken away from them in the same way that they see other humans as opportunities. It's like this is the way they're going to be treated now. It's going to be like no empathy granted to them because it's going to be the same thing that they've been dishing out. So the mature man card is here along with the Two of Pentacles. So whatever's going to happen in this person's life, or these people, it could be more than one, whatever's happening in their life, it's going to cause them to have to really wise up and grow up really quickly is what I'm seeing. Because whatever it is that's taken from them, it's going to impact them so much, they're going to quickly have to mature. It's kind of like if someone was so sure that they were going to have this certain job for a very long time, and then out of nowhere they just lose it. Like the job just fires them, and it was like an unfair type of thing where they got fired for no reason. And so now they have to quickly grow up, and now they have all of these problems and all of these issues that they have to face. They can't afford to be an escapist anymore. Like they have to really focus on their lives. Like that's just an example. But hold on one second. Okay, I hope you guys didn't hear that. It was like a very, very loud siren going on outside, going off outside, I mean, so I had to stop the recording for a second. So like I was saying, whatever has taken place here, whatever disruption has happened in this person's life is going to cause them to have to mature very quickly, and it's going to cause a lot of concern for them. It's like they are no longer able to live this stress-free, carefree life that they've been living. It's like now it's going to be a lot of stress and confusion. They're going to have to make some difficult decisions. Like the example that just keeps coming to mind is like someone who just gets fired from their job out of nowhere, and now they have to decide like, okay, I can't afford the car note and the house anymore, so which one should I get rid of? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, obviously you would get rid of the car, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's like they were able to not have to worry about these things, but now they do, because something, it's like they have to worry now because something was taken away from them, and they're not happy about it. This is also someone or a group of people who they're going to be affected financially very heavily. If you were dealing with a person or people who are very stingy or greedy when it comes to money, like they have no problem stealing money from people, or they have no problem scamming people, or it's like they have all of this money and you could need some of it for an emergency, and they're just extremely selfish. Like, no, I'm not giving you any, even though you have helped them in the past. It's like those types of people who are just very, very stingy and who love money too much to the point where they're able to do anything for it. And they're just very corrupt and stingy and greedy when it comes to money. And if you resonate with that, these people are going to take some sort of financial hit. And that's very, very clear here. I think, okay, this is for one of you, I think, or maybe this is for a very small group, probably one or two people. Some of you were dealing with someone who may have wealthy family, and they're going to be cut off from their family. Like they're going to be cut off from the money that they were getting from their family. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay, so the Outsider card is clarified by the Wealthy Man card and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a lot of finances that's coming up in this reading. For some of you, you could have been dealing with someone who is very wealthy, or who's very well off, or maybe their career is taking off in some way, or they just have access to a lot of money, or they at least put on a front about it. For some of you, they literally do have money, but for others of you, this is someone who acts like they have a lot of money, like they like to show off and showboat and things like that. And this is going to be taken from them. Like, the message just keeps on repeating itself, really. And that's how I know I'm really tapped in. When I'm reading tarot, it's like repeat messages. But Knight of Pentacles in reverse is like an offer that never comes. So they could be expecting money, or they could have gotten an offer and then it gets snatched from them. And it doesn't just have to be money. This could also be, like I said, it could be anything valuable to them. This could be like a relationship. This can just be something they've been building for a while, or they were expecting something to come in quite quickly, and or it did come in quickly and they thought, like, I hit the jackpot, and then it turns out not to be what they expected, and they get extremely hurt by it. I'm gonna pull cards for you. I just want to pull an additional card just for advice moving forward. But yeah, whoever this person is, or these people are, karmic debt is going to be paid. It's inevitable. Like I said, the universe always balances things out, and the universe is always fair. So the Harmony card and the We Are the World card come out. So that talks about being connected, like all human beings being connected with each other. We are all one. And unfortunately, there are human beings who don't see it that way. There are human beings who, instead of seeing your humanity and empathizing with you, they have no problem using you, betraying you, and things like that. And what it's saying here is that when someone hurts you in that way, they hurt themselves as well, because we are all connected. So it makes perfect sense that karma will come back around and, do to them what they've done to you. So basically, these cards are saying that you can sleep peacefully tonight, and you can rest knowing that everything that's happened to you, it's not going to go unpunished. It's not going to, the people who've done it, they're not going to just live their lives moving forward happily. They weren't happy anyway, because if they were, they wouldn't be causing this type of pain on people. But it's basically saying, or the universe is basically telling you, that you can have peace of mind, and you can have balance within your heart and mind about this situation. For some of you, this has really been like tearing you up, and it's really disturbed your peace, because like I said, it's very disturbing when someone does something that wrong to us and we feel like they completely got away with it, but we can only see what's on the surface. The universe is working behind the scenes, so you have to trust in that and understand that things are working out exactly how they're supposed to. The Possibility card also came out in reverse, so this is saying to stop doubting yourself. You know intuitively that this person's going to get their karma. You know intuitively that you were not wrong. You were in the right when it came to the situation. But sometimes your mind wanders and you kind of think, okay, well, maybe I was the one that was in the wrong, so maybe I'm getting karma. Like, maybe this pain is my karma, or maybe they're not going to receive their karma. Maybe they're going to live happily ever after. No, the universe is telling you right now, stop thinking that way, because you're torturing yourself. And also, the universe wants to make it very clear that even though karma is going to happen to this person, it's love that's happening to them. Karma is love, because like I said, they're hurting people and ultimately they're hurting themselves. So don't feel bad about it. Like, when you hear this reading, don't think, oh my God, like, I hope I didn't wish anything terrible on them, or, I shouldn't enjoy them getting their karma. This is not a punishment. This is them getting back what they put out to teach them how they make people feel, so that they can heal and they can grow genuine connections with people. Because whatever they're doing, like, whatever's going on inside of them is preventing them from having genuine connections. This is not just something they did to you. They do this to people all the time. So whatever's going on inside of them is really hurting them as they hurt other people, and the universe is trying to help them to overcome that. So don't see it as, oh, I feel bad because they're going to get punished. Like, don't see it that way, because this is the universe trying to help them to stop hurting other people. The Transformation card is also here. Patience card comparison. So it's basically saying here that if you've been checking up on this person, or if you've been watching them in any way, what's going on the surface is not what's actually going on. So if they're trying to make it seem like they're living this happy life and they're fine and things like that, that's not the case at all. I'm assuming that this is social media, because I don't know where else you will be seeing this person unless you see them out and about, or you see them at work, or you hear people, telling stories about them and talking about how well they're doing. It's all an illusion is what I'm seeing. It's all an illusion. And if it's not an illusion, like if they are feeling really happy and balanced right now, it's going to be taken from them soon, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because like I said, they need to learn this. Because their happiness, if they do have any happiness right now, it's egotistical. It's built off of the ego. It's not genuine, because they're disconnected from their heart space. So they can't have genuine happiness in that way. On your end, we have transformation and patience. So transformation card talks about you using this situation to your advantage in order for you to level up, in order for you to grow. So you won't feel like what you went through was completely in vain if you sit and think, okay, I have the opportunity to grow and transform from this. I have the opportunity to, rebirth myself and, learn my lessons and evolve on a spiritual level. Okay, sorry about that. My doorbell rang. I'm not sure if you guys heard it. But like I was saying, this is an opportunity for you to rebirth yourself. So you won't have to feel like this situation happened in vain. You can use this to your advantage. The silence card also came out here. So the silence card is about resting and having peace of mind. The universe just really wants you to have peace of mind about this situation, because it is handled. You don't have to worry about it. You can release it from your heart. It is 100% handled. Even if you don't see it right now, it's getting handled. Trust and believe that. Okay, so that is it. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.